Hey, this is Jumo, and you're now watching Growing Up Italian.
Growing Up Italian.
Growing Up Italian. Growing Up Italian podcast.
Growing Up Italian.
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 Growing Up Italian podcast.
Growing Up Italian.
Growing Up Italian.
Growing Up Italian podcast.
Growing Up Italian.
Woo!
New Jersey in the building. Central Jersey.
Central Jersey.
It really is a thing. And every time we have a guest from Jersey, it's like, yeah, it really is a thing.
It
That's
really
like,
is a thing.
Or it really isn't a thing. It's one or the other.
I'm born and raised Central Jersey.
Julia, I feel like my TikTok feed has literally been straight Julia content because I'm always looking for Italian content to post.
Yeah.
I'm growing up Italian. So I'm searching Italian and it's like Juliah Molinari, Jumo.
Rocco's a tough critic too, like on what's Italian. What
I don't think I
Yeah.
featured you on the page yet,
So
on the big page.
Do you think my videos are Italian enough? Like,
Yeah, I mean, you're asking your uncle for, instructions here and there.
Yeah. I mean, people argue that it's Italian American, which it is.
No, I mean, I love the
There's nothing
content.
wrong
I
with that,
enjoy it.
though.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I mean, from Jersey, so.
Yeah, Central Jersey. It's nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
You know, the other day when I had pork roll for the first time.
For the first
Yeah?
time.
For
the first
so
time.
you call it pork roll.
Wait, Taylor ham?
No, it's not Taylor ham.
It's not Taylor ham.
It's not
No,
Taylor ham.
because I was in Atlantic City and
Yeah.
I've never tried it before, and I saw it on the menu, so I was like, let's take a spin at this thing. So it's basically ham meets salami together.
I don't really know if it's ham meets salami.
How would you explain it?
I don't know. You're putting me on the spot there.
Listen, I'm one for one. I only had it one time.
I don't think you can categorize it. I think it's pork roll. It's just a.
It's like
New Jersey
a
staple.
spicy ham, though.
But
Like
It's
a
not-
little
well,
kick. A little
spicy.
kick.
What's
I
like
think
the
it's
Not spicy, but it has a kick.
Really? I've never
It
noticed
has a little
that.
bite to it, you know?
You know what some people do that I think is so weird?
What?
They'll put pork roll and cream cheese on a bagel.
Well, that's like bacon. I could see that, though.
And cream cheese?
Like ham and cream cheese was a big thing.
Oh, I've never heard
Bacon
of
and cream cheese was a big thing.
I've had bacon and cream cheese is fire.
Bacon and
Don't
cream
knock it
cheese?
till you try it. Maybe not
and,
pork roll.
and
but
one of the menu items, because she said that, I was going to order this, but it was like jalapeno cream cheese,
Oh, I've had that.
egg,
That's good.
and pork roll. So the jalapeno scared me. And there was cheddar cheese, too.
Well, I mean, maybe if you think of the cream cheese more as just like a cheese. I don't know.
I'm not a
Okay.
big fan of egg sandwiches with cream cheese, though.
Yeah, I've
There's a
never had
time
that.
and a place.
yeah, that sounds
So
gross.
what's your ideal egg sandwich then?
It's gonna be the most New York answer for me.
Meat, egg, cheese.
Yeah.
So it could be sausage patty, egg, and cheddar. Or bake. I hate how everybody's bacon, egg, and cheese, bacon, egg, and cheese. I've had that plenty of times, but there's nothing wrong with ham, egg, and cheese, or sausage patty, egg, and cheese.
Yeah.
But meat, egg, cheese.
Wait, what's yours then?
Pork roll, egg and cheese.
Pork roll, egg and cheese.
On-
That's so weird to
on-
hear.
Like
On-
I've never had
on
a pork
a-
roll, egg, and cheese in my life.
Do you know what a flagel is?
It's a
Flat bagel.
Yeah,
yeah.
I get it on a flat everything bagel.
That's your go-to order.
Yeah.
No
What's
ketchup.
the point of the flat bagels?
Oh, yeah, SPK.
SPK.
Yeah,
Okay,
SPK.
that's a New York thing.
Do you really
but-
say SPK? Though?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I walk in.
SPK?
and I ask for
You
my
know why?
flagel,
You know why?
and-
Because she works in the food business, so she like.
Yeah, but you know what? But sometimes they ask me. They say SPK, and I'm like, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird to say.
I think New Yorkers are just exaggerated, like salt, pepper, ketchup.
nah,
Say
nah.
that salt, pepper, ketchup.
That's king, bro. Bacon, egg, and cheese, salt, pepper, ketchup. There's nothing better.
No.
Nothing better.
No,
I've never said SPK though.
No, SPK is crazy.
you've never said SPK.
That's too much Gen Z vibes. You know what I mean?
That's not Gen Z at all.
That's a ticket writer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because you work in a pizzeria, you're not going to write
Italian
pepperoni.
restaurant.
You're going to write
Pep.
pie with
P-E-P.
pep, yeah, or P or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, that's also like me saying LOL, like in this conversation.
Well, I don't say LOL either.
No, I know, but
That's been phased out.
One of my buddies from Italy, I guess because we always type LOL, he literally said LOL one time in conversation. I was like,
Yo,
wait.
that's funny, bro. LOL.
He goes, bro, LOL, bro. I was like, you mean, ha ha ha.
You could laugh, my brother. You could laugh. But back to the content now. Flooded on my feed. How did that all begin? Because you definitely didn't start just with food, right?
No. I've always just posted TikToks because I like posting. I like being creative, and it's like an outlet for me. But I was at Rutgers, and the food at Rutgers is horrible. Not to knock Rutgers.
All college,
but all
all
college
college.
food
Any
is-
college
is
campus food is
atrocious.
going to be
Yeah.
bad, yeah.
Yeah, so what I would do is on my free time, free nights, I would drive back home and make myself like a pizza or some lunch or some dinner at the restaurant. That's what I would do. And I like making videos. So one day I was just in there making a pizza, and my dad was there, and I made a video of me making a pizza, and it was just for fun. Like, you know, it's even today I do it for fun because I have so much fun doing it. But and the first one did well. It didn't do that well, but I just kept posting them, and eventually it just started picking up.
How long have you been posting on social media?
Like
with pizza content, I should say.
I'd say since end of November, I think. But it didn't really become a thing until like January.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's not a lot of time at all.
Well, I was thinking about this the other day, and I don't think I've seen this level of somebody being viral, like in the Italian community, especially. Especially.
Besides Cooch.
Yeah,
Besides Cooch, you're,
besides Cooch.
you know, QCP arguably.
Yeah.
But that blow up has been insane.
Yeah.
It's like I told Bean, I was like, "Yo, we need this girl on the podcast."
Oh, I appreciate it.
First and foremost, your content's great. I love that you're learning a word and then cooking it.
Yeah.
Like, how do you say this? Chicken scarpiello. Okay, scarpiello.
no, that's
like
that's my dad.
real quick. Yeah, your dad or your uncle, you know, helping you
Yeah.
out with the Italian.
Yeah.
And then your editing is funny too because it's like sped up. It's not even like normal speed.
Yeah. Well, you know what's funny is like I make a bunch of little cuts and because the videos are normally over 10 minutes long.
Damn.
And then I make a bunch of little cuts, put them together, and then to make it go even faster, I'll put it on 1.1 speed.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how you lose some time, right? Condense it a little bit.
Exactly. Because I have like too many clips that I want in it.
It changes your voice a little bit, though, no? Like,
It doesn't make it higher, but it almost adds like an effect to it.
because me, when I do that, I think, it changes my voice like high pitched.
Yeah.
When I try to do that for myself.
Yeah. I try to do it just enough where people don't realize that it's sped up, but it's
It is sped up.
So that is a family pizzeria, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, uh-huh.
I feel like you never plug it though. Like, what's going on with that?
Well, no, I mean
They gotta give you a percentage.
Gotta help that out.
They gotta
over
give you
here.
a
It's like-
percentage, right?
Yeah, yeah. We
It's like I don't know.
I honestly know that. She's doing it right. I've been plugging it in and I got nothing on paper. 20 years.
Yeah, we'll have to cut a deal.
Got
No, but I mean,
nice check, pops. Come on.
yeah, for sure. No, I mean, I'll probably start plugging it a little bit. Yeah.
No, but what I want to say is, you could be at just some random pizzeria, nobody would know.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming it's
Well, because
a
I'm at the
pizzeria.
same one
of
every
yours.
day. I'm not just taking over. a
Yeah,
random
exactly. And the kitchen is like, I feel like it's like your kitchen now.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, is it?
That's my space.
Yeah. When is it like content time? Do you have a set hours, or is it like?
No, it's just really when the pizza station isn't being used, like at closing typically. All right, that's enough.
Dad, do you ever get frustrated? and you're
Rush
like,
hour. She's like, I gotta make a video.
Working 12 hours. And then she shows up. I'm like,
Yeah, no, I've kept him there till like 2 a.m.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
But it's not just pizza content.
no,
Like,
no,
you're making a lot of pizzas. Obviously, that's your specialty.
That's my specialty because that's what I started off doing. But even at home, I've been doing.
Yeah. So you made some tiramisu at home.
Yeah. I
That
made
look
like
good.
lasagna and pastina.
Yeah,
a couple other
nice.
Meatballs. I make a lot of pasta from scratch.
Homemade. Yeah.
Homemade pasta.
I think that's another thing.
classic.
You're probably making a lot of guys fall in love when
Alright.
they're like, oh my god, she can cook. That's like automatically.
we see a girl cooking right away. We're like, oh my god, the girl of my dreams.
I'm gonna marry her, mom. I'm gonna marry her.
Yeah, but I don't know. I've just kind of been cooking my whole life.
Yeah.
Like being in the restaurant, like, so basically, my parents were always working all the time. So there was, I had to go to the restaurant because, I wasn't being watched at home. And that's where, I mainly learned a lot.
Yeah, you observed from your parents, whoever's
Yeah.
cooking in the back. And
Yeah.
then I guess naturally it came to you.
Yeah, it just naturally.
That's like me and Sabino probably behind the deli, with the
sandwiches.
grill. I used to make egg sandwiches. But I used to watch my dad do it, and then I started whipping it up. Child labor was definitely a thing.
It's funny because like they never really taught me how to turn on the grill.
Yeah.
And I opened up like one Sunday, and I put the grill on too high, and all of a sudden I put the oil and like a fire started.
There goes your eyebrows.
"Oh," and I just threw water, and it made it worse.
Yeah, no, you're not
I thought I was
supposed
gonna
to
burn down the whole store.
that could've been
but no
bad.
one taught me.
Wait,
Then I
so
finally got it down.
that's where your hair went? That's
Yeah, that's where I lost my hair. You guys are laughing a little too hard at that.
I had to.
He had that saved 310 episodes.
He was waiting for that.
He's like, but yeah, that's how it happened. That's how my hairline went back.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's funny because we learn, but we don't really learn till we jump into it. You know?
Yeah, it's a lot of like from experience. You know.
Yeah.
Gotta learn the hard way a lot.
Well, I love how we still didn't mention the pizzeria's name though.
Oh,
We're holding out.
All right, so it's
You want me to negotiate it for you? I'll negotiate.
Are you worried that people are gonna come in and like bombard you? Like,
Yes.
yeah. Okay, so
wait.
I could see why though.
so then let's just keep it as it is then. You know.
Well, yeah. I mean, of course, I want people to come in.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, I appreciate everyone that does come in, but you know,
Have you?
it's in the back of my head.
Days at 10 o'clock.
I actually just recently got a gift sent to the restaurant. It was a phone stand.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's nice.
Because my phone falls a lot.
That's thoughtful.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
no, it was nice.
That was just a random gift. That just.
Yeah, just random.
How did they figured out from the background of your videos?
Yeah.
It's a little scary.
That's wild. Yeah, but she doesn't even mention anything. That's the craziest part.
I'm sure that there is a lot of people that do
Family,
come and
friends
recognize you, though,
that
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a small town in Jersey, right?
Well, the restaurant's in Neptune, which I don't know. It's like kind of by Asbury.
City.
Yeah, Neptune City. It's by Asbury Park, which isn't really like that small. Like a lot of people know Asbury
Yeah,
Park.
yeah, of course.
But yeah. Well, I think also people know my name, like Julie Molinari.
Yeah.
They look up Molinari, and they see
Yeah.
Molinari's restaurant. So
I was telling you before that nickname's fire though. Jumo.
Jumo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You thought of that, or somebody gave it to you?
So actually, funny story. Before TikTok was even a thing on my radar, I've been a dancer my whole life. I've always danced. That's always been like my number one thing that I've done. And at my studio, there was a lot of Julias, and there was me, and then there's one other girl, and we're both named Julia. And so, in order to differentiate ourselves, when people were saying Julia, in order to know who they were talking to, I was Jumo because Julia Molinari, like Jumo.
Yeah.
So at dance, everyone called me Jumo.
And it just stuck.
Yeah. So then when I was creating like a TikTok handle, I was just like, Julia Molinari was already taken.
Right.
So I just used Jumo.
That's crazy.
I'm glad you did that, not the real Julie.
Yeah, I hate
That's
when
what a lot of
put
people do.
Real Julia Molinari.
Yeah.
Or Molinaro?
Molinari.
Molinari, yeah, okay.
Molinari,
And then,
Molinari.
yeah, like nobody's going to have that problem with me and Sabino. Like my username is no problem. Rocco Grazie, like who the hell?
Somebody has Sabino. I'm mad about that.
Well, Sabino, yeah. That's like her wanting Julia. There's no way. Like the handle Julia, there's no way that you'll be able to get that.
Yeah, that would be sick.
That's on your bucket list?
Yeah, some guy from Brazil. I message him sometimes. Change it.
Hey,
I'll sell you
I
1,000.
should
You
do
know?
that.
They speak Portuguese in Brazil, right? Yeah, so you got to learn some Portuguese. 'cause-
Obrigado.
Obrigado. Yeah, what does that mean?
Is that
Thank
Portuguese?
you.
Thank you. Thank you, brother. Right on, brother.
Sick.
So anything that off the camera that you like to do besides dancing and,
Well, mainly dancing.
Cooking.
But also, I really love art and drawing and painting. That's like a little, thing that I
hobby?
do a lot.
That's a little hobby you
Yeah,
have?
yeah. I do that a lot. I have
Are you talented? Like I'd say I would love
You
to
trying
draw.
to say, is it abstract art or
Yeah.
Nah, it's not.
like stuff that's like this?
I could do stick figures and stuff, I specialize in
No,
those.
like I think I was actually pretty good because when I was in high school and even when I was in elementary school, whenever we would do drawings for like a class, the teacher would always keep mine.
You were that
So
student.
that's how you know I was like,
yeah.
that's,
Damn.
I
So
don't
you are
say-
talented then. Naturally, I wish that's one thing I always wanted to do was be able to draw. I just
Yeah, I mean anyone can draw.
Nah, I can't.
I realize I'm not good at anything. Like, I can't draw. I can't write. I can't sing. I'm not talented.
There's a special place for everybody that has talent,
I was always jealous of that.
You're a good
Not
talker.
Not
That's-
being able to sing.
Yeah, you're good at talking. You can make deli sandwiches.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah,
good
I
deli
mean-
boy.
I'd rather be able to sing.
Maybe you should.
Anybody could. Make a sandwich.
You know what's funny?
I disagree with that.
Sandwich is the easiest food to
No,
make.
come on. If I said
No, you
to
don't
somebody,
understand.
make
The
a
only
ham
thing
and cheese.
easier to make a sandwich is cereal. If you think about it,
Yeah.
what else is easier than that?
But you know what? There's a lot of people that don't even know how to cook an egg. That's
Yeah.
one thing, especially being like going away to college
true,
and meeting
that's
all
true.
the other young people. They don't even know how to cook an egg.
Or boil an egg.
Yeah, or boil an egg.
I mean, if you don't know how to boil an egg, that's crazy.
Some people don't.
That's
though.
crazy to me.
Or like cook pasta. Like you just drop it in
Yeah,
the
it's-
water.
Pasta and eggs are like boiling an egg and cooking pasta should be the same level. But I think a lot of people get tricked out with the sauce because making a sauce from scratch is harder than just boiling.
Yeah.
7 minutes. Like you can just put a timer, 7
Yeah.
minutes,
Yeah.
boom, done.
Speaking of sauce? What's your favorite type of sauce?
My favorite type of sauce. I gotta go with like a good marinara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like in general, like on a pasta marinara, on a pizza marinara, obviously.
Yeah. But I mean, like why are you saying no?
Oh, we're getting in the hot mic.
I made it yesterday, but no, you always get something different at the restaurant.
Oh well, yeah. Like I mean, I always change. Like I shouldn't say I really have a favorite because there's so many that I like.
Yeah, so many.
But I'm always changing it up. I like
Little Alfredo, you get Alfredo in there?
a little Alfredo, carbonara.
Yeah, carbonara's fire.
How do you
Gotcha.
make carbonara? Because that's like a big trendy thing.
I know how to make carbonara.
You with the egg, you make it with the egg?
Yeah. Yeah, you
I
gotta.
don't really-
It's the egg yolk, not the egg, and you whisk it in with some
Cheese?
Yeah, with some like pecorino,
Uh-huh.
Parmesan. What do you think's better, pecorino or Parmesan?
Pecorino Romano, that's what we use in the restaurant.
Yeah. So you.
I remember a lot, like growing up, a lot of places, I didn't know like the real carbonara with the egg until like seeing these videos in Italy, because I used to see all the restaurants like use like the cream.
No, you never put cream in carbonara. That's
A lot
fake.
of people do.
No, you never do that.
And then with bacon instead of like pancetta too.
No.
A lot of people do.
It's a sin,
I don't
bro. It's
agree
a
with
sin.
it, but
Yeah.
I can't lie and say I didn't never saw it before.
Yeah.
Then you
No,
get
I've seen
older,
that.
and now, I think we have a complex when we post on social media because angry Italians are just waiting for us.
Yeah.
Like in the bushes.
Do you
Like,
look at
waiting.
the comments
That's
sometimes?
my uncle.
Yeah,
he's,
I mean,
he's always calling me a stupid American.
oh my god, that's nice. Sta stupida americana. Che ne sai sta americana? Now, so speaking of Italian now, you got to talk to us about your roots. What's
My
your
Italian roots?
Yeah, what's your background here?
So most of my family comes from Campania in Italy, and I'm third generation Italian. So my great grandparents came over here. Some of them, Brooklyn, Bensonhurst.
Bensonhurst. Bellenhurst. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a new name. Bensonhurst.
Queens and
Queens.
So Campania region.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Campania.
because looking
That's
at
our
your
paisans.
videos, you're. We actually spoke off camera. You're on your mother's side.
Atene Lucana.
Atene Lucana, which is like a half hour from my parents' hometown.
Wow.
So
That's so close.
we're paisans pretty
Yeah.
much. You know what I mean?
That's a big city in Campania.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
I mean, I've never been, but
Because there's all little hills.
Yeah,
So
you
back
should
then-
definitely go visit. You'll love it.
I'm planning on going hopefully in a month.
Awesome,
Next month I want to go.
awesome.
Yeah.
I hope you do.
Better do it then
amazing
than
experience.
like during the tourist season.
Yeah,
no, for
right
sure.
before tourist
No, I
season.
want I want like the local experience,
Yeah,
You'll get it.
Awesome
You'll get
family.
it over there.
Yeah.
In that area, you have like Athena, Sala Consilina,
Mm.
then like that's like 30 minutes from the beaches. But you have like Sapri, Palinuro. It's all there. Like you just rent the car and go crazy. Yeah.
Well, the reason I say that, like I'm asking for your background, is because you don't really post that. Like you're
My
Italian.
background.
Yeah, no, like I don't see an Italian flag in your bio.
Well, I should have one, right?
Or,
Rock is looking for it. He's
no. It's just because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take a shot.
But in the last name, bro. It's,
Even if you weren't
don't even
Italian,
need
I
to.
wanted you on the podcast because you're you're in a pizzeria. Doesn't get
Yeah.
more Italian than that.
Well, make it
Your
Italian.
last name's Molinari, so it's like my chances were, that you're
quite
Italian.
Italian.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
You got mad followers. Let's address the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
Well, what's crazy for us is when we saw your page, like you didn't do any collabs or any podcasts or anybody yet.
I haven't done anything.
So that's why for us, when we see something like that, we're like, this is
Yeah,
great
yeah.
because we kind of get the exclusive, like your story for the first time.
Yeah.
Because there's so much stuff
putting it
people
out there
don't
right
know.
Yeah.
So I guess that's why we're here today.
First podcast. It's
First
amazing.
podcast, yeah.
I was telling I love when it's the first time that we have somebody that, it's their first ever appearance on a podcast. And
No, I'm happy to be here.
No, you're a
You
natural.
came to the right place.
All right, yeah,
by the way.
no,
Salutes
thank
to
you.
you.
Yeah, that's it. You're a natural,
I
no
appreciate it.
nerves.
Thank
I
you,
like
yeah,
that.
What do you think is something your followers want to know that they don't?
That's a great question.
That's a loaded question.
Like maybe
You know where I can get a fresh quality pizza with the freshest ingredients? I'm talking like homemade dough, pecorino romano grated in-house.
of course,
Where?
cuz Auntie's Coal Fired Pizza and Wings. That coal fire is at the heart of who they are.
Oh, they're that spot that's located all in the Northeast, and they have a bunch in Florida, right?
Yep.
Man, I love when you have a good recommendation for once.
Crispy, crunchy, savory, and sweet. Order what you want on Uber Eats.
Listen, guys, from now to the end of the year, December 31st. On the Uber Eats app, you go to Anthony and Sampanini shop and you get a nice $25 off.
When you use the code Panini.
You gotta use the code Panini.
Terms apply. See app for details. We're very excited to announce a long-term partnership with DeSoto Gastronomia out from Australia. These guys got a really, really interesting restaurant.
DeSoto has a very interesting story. So they're first generation Italian Australians.
They're basically us in Australia.
DeSoto was created in their parents' and grandparents' honor so that they can pay their legacy forward. 100% of their proceeds goes to people in need, charities, and the arts.
DeSoto will be supporting us this year, so you know the content's going to be even better.
Bro, and who knows? Maybe at some point we're going to have to take a trip down under, huh?
I was always curious how the Italian Australians made food.
It's time we find out.
Your personal favorite kind of pizza?
My personal favorite kind of pizza. Ooh. I don't think this is Italian. But
That's
I really
fine.
like,
That's fine.
This
Don't
is the
worry.
kind of answer
I
we want.
really,
by the way.
I really like a good grandma pizza.
Oh, that's
Oh, yeah.
pretty fair.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I love a good
Like,
grandma pizza.
are you a corner, side, or middle person, though?
Side. I don't like the full corner, but I like an edge of crust.
Okay, so we actually would get along perfectly then. I love the
we'll go
corner.
You're the corner guy.
He's a big middle guy,
You're the middle guy.
psychopath,
Yeah.
and then you're a side. So we could have a nice pizza together.
Yeah,
no
no,
problem.
absolutely.
I roll it like a taco and just go like this with the middle side.
Yeah, nice. Sauce drenching everywhere. Soggy bottom. Nothing says good pizza like soggy on
What's
the
your
bottom.
opinion on like chicken bacon ranch pizza and crazy slices like the Philly cheesesteak slices?
I mean,
chicken and waffle slices.
That's crazy.
I mean, personally, I've never gone to a pizzeria and ordered a crazy slice. I like a good traditional, pizza.
One topping, like a pepperoni.
Yeah, but
or not
you
even.
know,
You just cheese and sauce.
I did do a chicken vodka parm pizza once,
Fire?
which it was
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing. So
no, it was good. I made it.
yeah.
Chicken
yeah.
vodka parm is the most trendy thing in an Italian American spot.
Yeah. So true.
And I've seen it. It's crazy because I grew up in a family business too. And I remember the first time, I've never seen anyone sell a chicken vodka sandwich until I made it. And I'm not trying to sound like that guy.
Wow.
But I didn't see it anywhere else.
No, that's true. I agree with you 100%.
Like, I never saw it. And the funny thing is, the first time we made it, we put bacon on it too. And I was like, no,
That's
this is
a
too
little weird.
much.
Yeah, too much.
So then we started taking off the bacon. So the chicken vodka parm, I never saw anyone make it until we started selling it. And it had to be 15 years ago,
Yeah.
12 years ago, something like that.
One day we'll see
know
on
what?
Wikipedia.
One day-
Sabino Curcio,
Inventor
founder.
of the chicken vodka parm
Founder
sandwich.
of the chicken vodka parm
But
sandwich.
people get my buddy New York Nico. He has like a crazy following, and in his bio say unofficial talent scout of New York. And one time he recorded me. I said the same thing about avocado on sandwiches.
That you started avocado sandwich?
I never seen an avocado on a sandwich before me. Wow,
like just avocado.
That
on-
might be a
on
crazy
sandwich?
take.
Yeah,
I'll give you the chicken
I thought
parm,
you
but the
were talking about-
avocado.
You know what I saw? I saw a hamburger where the avocado was the bun.
that's crazy.
Like it was like avocado top, but I don't even know how.
With
to-
sesame seeds?
It's like
Yes.
that's like
Yeah, I seen that.
that's just like if you like grab that, you're gonna indent your fingers.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
avocado.
Yeah, you're gonna get like avocado in your fingernails.
How do you feel about like some of these food trends, like crazy stuff like that? Like, is there really a place for it?
I think there's a place for it in like an entertainment aspect.
Like stunt food, I'm talking about.
Stunt food.
Yeah, like food that's just made for camera.
You ever see the videos that I react to where it's like somebody's purposely making like a peanut butter jelly with spaghetti and meatballs and
Oh,
like,
and they're like.
it's
acting
purposely
serious about
they're not gonna eat it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
Nutella
yeah.
meatballs.
Stunt food.
Who's
Yeah,
who's making
yeah.
Nutella meatballs? You know what I mean? Like when you see videos like that, do you
it.
enjoy
No,
them?
and then they
or-
pretend they're like acting serious about
Yeah,
it. too.
yeah, yeah.
Like they're
It's
actually
stunt food.
pretending it's a
Yeah,
recipe.
yeah,
I think that's crazy.
yeah.
Yeah. You know what I think is crazy? This might be like an unpopular opinion, but how like it's a big thing to put pasta on pizza? Like the
Penne vodka
penne
slice.
vodka slice.
I hate that.
I think that's crazy because I feel like
Carbs on carbs.
yeah, carbs on carbs, and I feel like the pizza is a vessel for like the cheese and the sauce,
Yeah.
and the pasta is a vessel for the cheese and the sauce.
Yeah.
So what's the point of?
Do you
doing
guys
both?
sell that at the pizzeria? No, not allowed.
You would never allow that. No.
Our, bu- our,
My
our
uncle
buddy
never
Nicky
allowed.
Cass. You ever see Nicky Cass's videos? He plays a character that he's like a pizza man, and then he has like another character that's a bagel guy. But the pizza guy specifically, he gets a towel, and you see him like pretending he's making the pizza.
You're gonna see all
And
these
then-
guys now.
And then now that we're mentioning all this,
Cash only sign.
Yeah,
he's in his mom's kitchen.
we should show her.
The
one,
ziti
so
slice
she's-
is
Yeah, I
always
should
sold
see.
out, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point of my story. So he plays like 2 characters. Pull it up, Rock.
Yeah.
But he plays 2 characters, and one of the characters always gets mad that the ZD sells quick. He's like, you got to know, the ZD goes quick. The ZD goes quick. So it's so funny because even us downstairs, we know that some food might not be the most traditional, but it sells.
It sells.
So who cares? You know, like, if it sells, it sells. But yeah,
Yeah,
I
I always say
think
that.
I think Rock's gonna pull up a video just so you can see our buddy Nikki Cass.
All right, Frank, take it easy. Tell Diane I said
Oh, I
hello.
know this guy.
Yeah. Well, this is not the ZD one.
No,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
one warmed up. Okay, why? What's your matter? My pizza's no good?
Sounds like him.
Your dad's laughing a little too hard at this.
Come back. Your pizza sucks. I got a friend pie for you. Nah, I'm only kidding. Listen, when you get home, just leave it out on the table. Don't do nothing else. Don't put it in the fridge until you're ready to use it. Just leave it out, okay? You got it, buddy.
He's the best. He's using a towel to do that.
Sounds like every guy in my family.
Just shut it. Cash only though. Not this is Italian, like cash only.
There's an ATM across the street. They charge 3%.
Yeah. That you probably also own the ATM. Speaking of pizza, Julia, let's have a little fun here.
Okay.
All right, we do a little segment on the show.
How you doing?
Sometimes, not all the time. It's called Overrated, Underrated, or Perfectly Rated.
Okay.
Are you familiar?
A little bit.
Okay. I'm gonna give you a type of pizza. You tell me where it is.
Overrated, underrated, or
Perfect. In New York, we say a New York slice. In Jersey, what do you say? New Jersey slice? Like you just say regular?
A slice.
well, we say a plain slice.
A plain slice.
Like a plain slice.
Okay, so where do you rank a plain slice of pizza?
Perfectly.
Why?
Because I feel like no one's knocking the plain slice, but it's a great slice. You know, everyone's getting a plain slice.
Okay.
You know,
Like
So-
a
so I
go-to
feel like-
staple.
Yeah. It's a good staple.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like it's overhyped or underhyped, so I feel like it's perfect where it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that also depends on like where it's from. You know.
Yeah. Well, you know.
I've had a plain slice that tastes like cardboard, but then I've had a plain slice that's, you know, Molinari's level.
Heavenly.
Ah,
There you go, pops.
there it is.
We're gonna send pops the invoice.
All right. Next one, a Sicilian slice.
Underrated.
Why?
There's just nothing like it, at least that I've had. Like, you know, that thick crust and
Yeah.
and you know, it's got like
Nice chew to it.
yeah, it's got a nice chew to it. The
Sauces
texture.
everywhere.
Yeah. You can like you fill up off of like, you know, less, so you can like not less, but like you don't need to buy like 3 slices. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, it like lasts longer in your mouth.
That's
so
a value play right there.
Yeah.
you
It's
know?
more
bang
more
for your
filling.
buck. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like it's very like satisfactory.
Right.
you know?
Right. And last one, a margarita slice. I'm talking Neapolitan style.
Underrated, absolutely.
Underrated.
Underrated,
Okay.
absolutely. I think a Neapolitan margarita is like the best pizza you can get. I love a good. I mean, of course, that's also relative to where you get it from, but especially if it's in like a wood-fired oven, you know.
Slaps.
Yeah, so good.
It really is the
different.
best.
Yeah.
Although
it's
the
done
thing,
right.
the thing about Neapolitan pizza, a lot of people go for that, you know, pizza that's stable, like it's like, you know, you hold it and it doesn't flop, like no flop pizza.
Yeah.
You're talking about Portnoy style.
Yeah, like a Portnoy style pizza. But a Neapolitan pizza is supposed to have flop to it, you know.
Yeah.
Like it's, but
Meanwhile, you see Italians like eat with a fork and a knife.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
With a fork and a knife, and I don't think that takes away from it. I think that's just a different style of pizza. So I think a lot of people think, oh, you know, it's got flop, you know, can't hold it up, like it's not a good pizza.
Right.
But it is a good pizza.
That is the cleanest pizza, though. It's just flour, water, straight
Yeah.
to the point, and not overwhelmed with
It's
cheese.
simple.
Yeah.
The grease isn't everywhere.
Yeah, you taste all the flavors. You
Right.
know,
And you have a whole
taste
pie.
The sauce, you taste the
Like it's
mozzarella.
meant to be that you have this whole,
Yeah.
you know, this amount versus like just 3, you know, like 1, 2.
Right.
Yeah, no,
You're meant to have
yeah.
this by yourself.
Yeah.
Well,
definitely.
that's a good thing you bring up. How many slices do you think you could have in one sitting?
What
like
kind
a
of pizza?
regular pizza.
Like a regular, like.
New York
Yeah,
slice.
like 8 slices,
okay.
triangle.
Well, actually, I've eaten a whole pie by myself.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be so cool to be a girl and be able to say like, yeah, I got To me, they'd be like, what a fat bastard. You really need to be on the wall?
Of course you won the challenge.
For her, it's like, wow.
No, I felt
So amazing.
Yeah. But I'd say typically if I'm like going to get a slice of pizza from a pizzeria, I'd say like 2 slices.
Okay.
But also like when you go to a pizzeria,
well, yeah,
the slices are bigger, you know.
Right.
But if I'm like going to a restaurant and getting like,
yeah,
like 3 slices.
Do you usually have are you a big eater? Or you have a big appetite?
I have big eyes.
Okay, yeah.
So-
Eyes are always
So
bigger.
if you're hungry, you order like everything, right?
Oh, yeah. Or like when I'm home, like, because I cook a lot of my own food, I'll make like 4 separate meals because I'm like, well, if I get bored of that one, I need to eat this one. And I'm going to eat this one too fast, so I need to have this one.
Variety. You need a little variety there.
Yeah, I need the variety. So I'll make like 4 different meals, and then it'll end up like sitting on the stove all day.
Nice.
Come downstairs and start screaming at
You
me.
come home to nice home-cooked meals?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been good.
I'm like, what are you making tonight?
Yeah, well, I got 6 options for you, Dad. All right, so we're gonna play another game now.
Okay.
We're gonna blind rank some pizza toppings. So I'm gonna give you one, and 1 to 5. You tell me where you would put it on that list.
5 being best, 1 being worst.
5 being worst.
Oh, 5 being the worst.
1 being the best because number 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you're gonna
I was
rank
thinking
it?
like stars, like 5 stars, 1 star.
No. Like you're ranking number 1 is
Okay,
this
so number
topping.
one
Like
is
power
this.
rankings.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
First one is pepperoni,
3.
right in the middle.
Well, right in the middle because I like pepperoni on pizza, but I would always go for like sopressata on pizza first.
Okay, but you never know if that's gonna be an
Rocco's
option.
never giving you that one now.
You don't know if that's gonna be an option.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. No. I mean, you could be right. You could be wrong. Olives,
2.
2 above pepperoni.
I like the.
She has no choice. What you
I
gonna
like
put her
the-
at 4? 4 is...
Oh. Okay.
Are you happy with that answer?
You're good with 2? It's the second favorite right now.
Rocco loves this kind of content because he
Alright,
knows
yeah,
how
well-
controversial it is.
Well, I might have to readjust.
No,
a
you
little.
can't. It's locked in. It's blind ranking.
Yeah,
Once
she could
Okay.
change from 2 to 4.
All right.
Pepperoni-
Well, yeah,
locked
right now
in.
you can.
All right.
Pepperoni's locked in.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll change olives to 4.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I feel like I changed your decision now.
Yeah. No. Just keep. All right.
Yeah?
No. It's fine. It's fine.
Keeping it at 4 or keeping it at 2?
Yeah.
I'm not going to
Keep it
say
at
peep the rest of this.
All right. Oh, you've seen this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sausage.
5.
Oh, your least favorite.
Least favorite.
Why?
I just I'm not a big fan of sausage.
But you like sopressata, you said.
I love sopressata.
But it's different, right?
I don't like the fennel seed in sausage.
Yeah, I see.
I agree.
On a pizza.
Agree 1,000% on that. Yeah. Okay, so right now we have 3 pepperoni, 4 olives,
5
5.
sausage.
Well, we got better pray for 2 bangers right now, right?
Hail Mary right now.
Next one is mushrooms.
Are you kidding me? There's no way.
This is the biggest sneak attack in history.
There's no way.
Wait-
I put a
wait till you
mushrooms
see the
at
last
You
one.
gotta see the last one.
No, mushrooms does not deserve number 2. Wait, so I don't have a choice.
It's going to have to go there.
I feel like the next one's gonna be like really bad.
Yeah, it is.
And last but not least, and coming at number 1, pineapple, baby. How's that for a top 5?
No, like a fake salad.
Rocco is literally like, he set this podcast up and he said, this is going to be my clip. He just knew what he wanted.
Wait, so that's your unofficial one. What's your official of those 5?
My
Give me your
one.
best toppings for you.
Oh, like should I rank like top 5 best?
No, you don't have to rank them. Just whatever you like the most.
I love peppers and onions.
Oh, okay.
I love sopressata, obviously.
Yeah, that's number 1 for me.
And then honestly,
by far.
yeah. I love basil and I don't know if you'd consider that a topping, but like, you know.
That's
A little
mandatory.
garnish. A little
Yeah.
garnish.
Garnish.
Do you you actually like eat the basil though?
Yeah, I don't take it off.
Really?
I take it off.
Yeah. When I see that, it's like, oh,
I
that's,
see it on my cute.
yeah, that's cute.
I really love eggplant on pizza. Actually,
Okay.
I feel like that's good. Like
It's a little
nice
heavy
thin
for
slice.
me. The egg.
Well,
Like
gotta
fried
do it.
eggplant.
Not even fried, just like really thinly sliced.
Oh, grilled egg, like grilled with oil vinegar type with
Yeah,
garlic.
Well, yeah, you just you slice it thin,
Yeah.
and you put it on the pizza, and you drizzle some olive oil and salt on top of it, and it goes right in the wood fired oven.
350 degrees, 15 minutes. No, that's probably gonna burn it, right?
No. Actually, the wood fired oven is what, like 560?
560.
Yeah, like 600. 600.
Yeah.
Yeah, it cooks in like 2 seconds.
Yeah. So you must have been making pizzas, because I see that motion. That's not like, oh, I just started making pizza.
No, that's technique.
Yeah, that takes a while. Can I learn how to do that?
Yeah.
I feel like that's like a talent right there, because when I do pizza at home, I'll get pizza dough at a pizzeria. I'm like, all right, it's game time, baby. I'll do it, and that thing is not moving. It's like you have to put flour all over, right?
No, you mean to make it not.
I want to
stick.
stretch it. Like I'm trying to stretch it so it fits the tray.
You gotta put flour on it.
Got it,
You
right?
need the flour, yeah. And then when I go to put it on the pizza peel, so that I can, in the oven.
Maybe Julie could give us a step by step of how to make pizza at the house if you really want.
Oh, at the house.
Oh, homemade, yeah.
Like homemade pizza, yeah.
So not at the restaurant, at the house.
Like, yeah, let's say there's some hipster that's trying to make his own pizza at home.
Right.
What's the step by step of how to do that?
Why hipster? I do that.
No, because well, we were talking about hipsters with Eric last week.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah, naturally.
Now we might as well.
All right. So yeah, how does somebody at home make pizza?
Well, it starts with a good pizza dough. Good ingredients is like key. You need good ingredients. Don't go to the store and get like Pillsbury pizza dough.
Why? That's pretty good. No. I've done that before.
No.
It tastes delicious.
No.
Kraft Parmesan cheese on top.
You're killing me right now.
No, I'm kidding. You think I actually do that?
Maybe.
Yeah. But yeah, a lot of flour because you don't want it you got to be able to stretch it nicely. Right. You don't want to make it too thick. I feel like a lot of people when they're stretching out pizza dough, they make it too thick.
Yeah.
You can't do that. You got to stretch it out nicely, but you need to have a lot of flour to do that so that it doesn't stick everywhere. And then what would you say what are those things called? What? Oh, well, yeah, of course. Yeah.
It's gotta be room temperature.
It's got to be room temperature.
Shout out to Nikki Cash. Don't put it in the fridge. Don't put it anywhere.
That actually might be why I've been slacking a little bit.
Would you use cold dough?
Cold dough.
Oh.
That thing was not moving.
Oh.
That makes sense.
Yeah, you got to let it.
So room temperature dough.
Don't you need some kind of like plate to put it on? Like a certain kind of...
Yeah, what's that called? Like that tray.
Well, I mean, some people have like a pizza stone.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's
right?
what it is. That's what it
like
is.
A pizza stone. But you could also put it on what? What's it called? It's just like a screen. Yeah. You could also just get like a pizza screen. It's like a little metal screen that you like put it on and put it in the oven.
So what's the temperature and the time? The technique is obviously
I'd say hot.
hard to learn.
Well, let's talk about the sauce. When does the sauce go on? Like you making that?
You stretch out the pizza and you put it on your screen. Right. And if you're at like a pizzeria, you'd put like semolina down. Yeah. So it doesn't stick to the pizza peel. But if you're at home, you just flour it, put it on the screen, and then once you're all stretched out, then you put your sauce on.
Okay, so you don't wait till like the dough's cooked a little bit. You just throw it right on.
No, you throw it right on.
Okay.
You don't.
When does the cheese go on?
After the sauce.
Oh, so that's all. Because my nonna used to do this, and Nonna's gonna kill me if she hears this. But I don't know if it was the dough. It's like the sauce was dried out. The cheese was like she put after the dough was cooked.
Hot enough.
Maybe, I don't know. And but like she would put the cheese after like 10 minutes that the sauce was on there, because
I've never heard that.
I guess it just has to be hot.
Pizza wasn't. Don't kill me, Nonna. But that's
no, ti voglio tanto bene con tutto cuore. I'm sorry. But yeah, it was a weird technique. That's why I'm curious to how it's actually done.
What I'm more curious to ask is if you're home and you don't have the access to the pizza sauce, what kind of tomatoes do you use? Like fresh tomatoes?
Marzano tomatoes.
Yeah, just like crush them up and
just crush them up with your hands.
Gotta be Caputo flour, right?
Yeah, gotta be.
I see that's always in your videos. I got it. That's how you know it's good pizza.
Yeah, it's gotta be
Caputo flour.
000, right?
It has to be
High heat. Yeah. Okay.
Like what? How?
So yeah,
Typically,
what temperature in
it's
the?
gotta be usually at least 650.
Oh my God!
It's a lot of house ovens.
No conventional ovens are not gonna do that. So wait, at home, what temperature then?
Like 500.
500.
Yeah, as hot as it goes. Yeah, you want it hot. You want it hot.
Turn it up, baby. Turn it up.
You'll dry
there
it
goes
out.
Sabino's beard.
Lose piece by piece over here.
So 500 degrees, sauce, cheese at the same time as the dough.
Cheese at the same time, everything. Toppings.
How long in there?
Until it's done.
So you just eyeball it?
You can't walk away.
Yeah, you stare at the pizza.
You stare at the pizza.
Okay.
You can't walk away from it.
Yeah, is that how you cook? You just like stare at the...
just stare at it.
All right. Yeah. We got
Very intimidating.
Yeah, you gotta turn it a couple times too.
You ever see that meme that's like me waiting for the food to cook in the oven? It's like me looking at it like this when you're starving. What are some of the foods that you really enjoy making besides
obviously
pizza?
I love making pizza. Honestly, I just love cooking anything. Like, it's like one of my favorite things to cook. I've never did this on video though, but stuffed artichokes.
Oh yeah, that would go viral instantly. I've seen those videos all the time. Yeah. That's a big Sicilian thing, right?
This might be controversial. Overrated.
No, then you've never had a good stuffed
You got
artichoke.
no food. It's just like
Yeah.
Like-
Breadcrumbs in there.
leave by like meat.
It's like the
I know what he's doing. Zoom
You
in,
know-
zoom in. Yeah. I'll never forget.
What are
This
we
is
doing
embarrassing. 4 years ago, I had stuffed artichoke for the first time. I was eating the stem.
Yeah.
I was
Why
like,
you eating the leaf? I think you said this on a podcast. one
did I?
time.
But anyways, I was eating. I was like, oh, this is good. This is good. Like, because it was at my in-laws' house. And they're like, oh, how is the artichoke? Oh, this is great. Yeah, it's good. It's good. And I didn't realize I was not supposed to chew it. I don't like doing it you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not a fan because I like meat on the bone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not getting a lot of bang
No,
for your buck
sure,
there.
yeah. I think that if you have a really good stuffed artichoke, it's like
Life changing.
life changing. Yeah. But you know, the best part is when you finish all the leaves and then you get to the middle, and you get past that, like, what's it called, the choke, like and then you get to
Artichoke
and then you get
The
to
heart,
the heart of it,
yeah.
and then you gotta save some like the breadcrumb from like the leaf.
Yeah,
on
but that's the
side.
softest part, right?
Yeah.
Now you could just devour. You don't
yeah,
have to.
Yeah, but the important thing is that you gotta save some of like you gotta like put some of the breadcrumbs off to the side.
Yeah,
from
yeah,
what
yeah.
we were eating before.
So you got to plan the saving the breadcrumbs
Yes.
ahead of time.
The finish line. The finish line.
Sounds
You have
like
to
a
have
lot of
something.
work, Faye.
Yeah.
No, it's worth it.
Yeah?
And then you take the choke off, and then you have your heart, and then you put the breadcrumbs and the cheese and the stuffing and stuff on top of the heart, and you just eat it like that. And it's so good.
I mean, it is good, but it's just a lot of work. You know.
Sounds like an opposite stuffed mushroom.
It's like a
Oh, I
vegan
love a good
Stuffed mushrooms are
mushroom.
great.
I love a good stuffed mushroom. My grandma makes the best stuffed mushrooms.
Yeah, those are so good. I could eat like 15 of those, no problem.
Yeah, that's like a Thanksgiving.
Baked clams, big on that.
Oh yeah.
You make like fried calamari. You ever do that?
I've
Appetizers.
never made fried calamari, but I get it at the restaurant a lot.
That's got to be like nice and hot to enjoy. You can't really order calamari out, I feel.
Let's talk about like how everyone around you is responding to your social media success.
Yeah, what's that like?
like the people in like my immediate
Yeah,
circle.
your immediate
like,
circle that know you since before, you know, you had this crazy following and
they just think it's funny. You know, it's hasn't really changed much. I'm just pizza girl now. But
do people recognize you and say you're the pizza girl and stuff like that?
yeah, sometimes I've gotten a few pictures and
Is that weird to you or
yeah, it's definitely weird because I mean I've always cooked and I've always like made pizzas. The only difference is that now I'm filming it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is. That's definitely like weird because it's like you don't think it's real. It's just like a number, and then when people actually recognize you, you're like, oh my gosh, like
Yeah, you're onto
people
something. You're onto
yeah,
something.
and people actually seen my videos.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, a lot of people
Yeah.
too. It's not, but you're doing amazing
Thank you.
work.
I mean the numbers are real, you know.
Numbers don't lie. You know what I
If
mean?
you have 1 million views on something, it's 1 million people or whatever. Like
Yeah.
it's a lot of people that have seen it.
Anybody like been hating on you since? Like anybody change on you? That's always my favorite question to ask because the people on the way up are just
no, you definitely like you lose some.
yeah, for sure, right? A lot of envious people out there. I mean, you don't seem to have that
The
problem.
real ones stick around.
Yeah, absolutely. That is funny though, because if I had a friend that just became viral out of nowhere, and not that this is out of nowhere, you've been doing this for a little while.
Yeah.
It's just these videos have been like picking up
recently.
steam so much. I'm like, oh, what the hell is this guy doing? But
Yeah.
I would try and find a way to like be supportive.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's important to always do that. So
Be happy for
Your friends
yeah,
and your
for
family.
friends. Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
how's the family taking it?
Pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
supportive.
Yeah, everyone's supportive. Yeah, everyone loves
Great.
it. It's great. You know.
Yeah.
I'm just cooking like Italian food. So.
Yeah. Do they see like anything special in what you're doing? Like, because I was speaking to you before. I'm like, yeah, I just make pizza. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I mean pizza and Italian food. And,
Yeah.
But I mean I think there's a little more creativity, like that goes into that. Like
Absolutely,
it's
yeah.
not just cooking. Like it's also
Creativity, editing. Like
Yeah,
there is
it's a
time
lot
that
of
goes
editing.
into it.
It's more time editing than it is actually.
Absolutely,
making
yeah.
Yeah,
the
that's
food.
true.
So true. That's probably one of the worst parts about it all.
Where
But,
do you see this going? Like,
man.
what's the ultimate goal?
Ultimate
I mean,
goal?
it's super early to even ask this question.
Yeah.
But where do you see yourself in 5 years from
5
this?
years. Hopefully.
That's such like a
Interview question. Yeah.
Like I just Googled interview question.
Yeah. That's the
Well,
number one they give you.
yeah.
But I am curious to where you want it to
Yeah,
go,
yeah.
though.
Well, I definitely want to. I want to make it known that cooking doesn't have to be so hard. You know that it doesn't have to. You know, you can. There's so many simple recipes out there that young people or people that don't think they know how to cook can cook. You just have to follow a recipe. You know, so I want to put that out there. Like more recipes, more just maybe like a little like cooking show, like
I could definitely see you
Yeah.
doing that
Yeah.
for sure. I
You
can
have,
see,
you have a great
put
personality
it down
too.
my
do.
list. Thank you.
I can see easily like you featured on a cooking show. I could see
Yeah.
you on like a reality TV show. Your energy is very contagious. So
you.
keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
So happy for your success. Thank you for being here, you and Dad.
No, thank you for having me.
Appreciate you guys making
Yeah.
the drive out.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll do this again.
no,
Hopefully
I'd
you're
love
not
to.
too big by then.
Yeah, no, invite me back.
Remember
I'll
the
be
little
back.
people.
Yeah. But thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Take care, guys.